Yeah. What did you think about all that stuff getting leaked?
Well, about Louis,
You know, Stanhope had a really good point about that.
what did Dougie say?
Dougie was saying, like, look, if this was a movie, if you took that movie and filmed it in the movie theater and then put it online, you'd go to jail.
That's right.
Like, you're a criminal.
Right.
You're stealing.
Right.
You're and you're ruining his work.
Yes.
But they think they can ruin his work because he jerked off in front of some people.
I don't even know if it's that. I don't even know if the person that leaked it was a Louis hater. Sometimes
They seemed like a fan. They were laughing hard.
Yes,
It's like they had their phone on their table.
I was at it wasn't Governor's, it was the brokerage, which is the same owners, a few years ago, and I'm up there doing my shit, working on a new hour. I look down, and the kid about 56th row, I see the red light.
Yeah.
And he's got his head down, so I come down off the stage. He doesn't even hear me, and I grab the phone out of his hand. And fucking deleted. I go, dude, you came out because you're a fan of mine, right? I go, I explained it to him and the whole crowd. The problem with this is if you put this shit online, I'm working on news. That's old material.
Right.
You're burning my shit. Do you get it?
Yeah, to all the other fans that listen to it, for sure. And also, it's not fair because these bits are never done. Like, if you want to release it half-baked, like when you first start working on a bit, you have a premise, you got kind of an idea where it's going.
Of course.
Yeah, and then it eventually becomes a bit that you would put on a special.
Right.
Yeah.
And they get it halfway or a quarter into it. And it looks shitty and it's, or if it's done, if you're doing a bit that's complete, it becomes old.
Well, that was some of the things that people were saying about Louis, that the material's sloppy, it's not like his old stuff. But yeah, of course.
He's working shit out.
The old stuff you saw when it was done. Like, if you came to the store and saw him working on a set, like, a few years back, you would see the same kind of stuff.
I got a couple comments like that when I put my last special out. They're like, well, he's doing the same stuff. Well, you came out to see me 8-10 months ago when I was working on it.
Yeah.
It's something in process.
They don't understand, though, because it seems like when you're on stage and
it's coming off the top of your fucking head.
And it seems like you're doing something that they can do. You're just talking.
Oh, I know.
You're just talking. I can talk. It's like there's no other art form like that where it's just talking.
That's exactly right. Nobody yells at a concert. Nobody, fucking, I can play bass better than that jerk off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's stand up.
Some people probably do.
So people have, because people have made their friends laugh. Well, I think Seinfeld said it in a book years ago because, you make your friends laugh. Everybody's made their friends laugh, whether you're a comic or not, and you're like, oh, I can do that. I call people out when they look bored with me or they have their arms folded. I go, dude, you got that smug look in your face. I know you could do this too, but you'd rather work at the fucking mattress factory 80 hours a week and making fucking $400.
There's people out there working at the mattress factory right now listening to this going, man, fuck you, Nick DiPaolo.
Yeah, well, fuck them.
Whoa, hey, how about you just ignore the guy that's
$2,000 for a mattress, Joe?
Looking weird. Well,
I know.
You make a mattress. How much could I pay you to make a mattress?
I don't know. What am I getting at the Comedy Palace tonight in San Diego?
Probably, I'd have to pay you a lot of money to build me a mattress.
But you said it. They got that look on their face.
You have to pay for the foam.
Oh, that would be easy.
Stitch it all together. Get the fuck out of here. You think making a mattress would be easy?
Oh, please. I get foam laying all over the house. Start with my wife's boobs. Listen. Oh, come on, Joe.
Yeah.
Where do you get this coffee? It's fucking delicious.
It's good. I think this is Black Rifle. Black Rifle
I don't
coffee.
like that name. It's racist.
Oh, it's not. It's a gun metal. It's a company of veterans. They make excellent coffee. They're
It's
good
veterans?
people. Yeah. Veteran owned.
You support the veterans?
Fuck yeah. Matt Flag. Veteran owned too.
Good for
veteran
you.
owned company.
I got a flag they sent me when I did the Afghanistan USO thing. Guy sent me a flag that they used in battle.
Nice. You have it folded up and
I had it hanging, but then I made a gym out of my fucking whatever, so I don't know where it is.
Well, we should probably find it.
I should probably put it back up, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Sorry I brought that up.
Don't worry about it. The Louis C.K. set, was very similar, in my opinion, to all the shit that he did before he got in trouble. Very
Absolutely.
Similar. Very similar.
Absolutely.
Same kind of material, same
Absolutely.
way he does things. I mean, people forget that this is a guy who went on Saturday Night Live and did a joke about pedophiles and about, maybe we should let them get away with it so they don't kill your kids. I mean, it's fucked up. It's a fucked up bit. But he was the darling of the left back then, and so he was allowed to get away with that.
Yes.
If he tried to do that same material, if he hadn't done that then and instead did that now, people would be fucking horrified.
What is it, Joe, about offending women or today's feminists? What they are at the, in my opinion, all this political correctness that we hate so much, shut down. They are at the core of it.
Well, people.
I say this: the zeitgeist of the times is like a fat chick's emotion.
Wow.
Very sensitive. You can't cross them.
Well, it's also because people are realizing now that they can make an impact. Like one of the things that I read, because he's doing this thing in Pittsburgh. He was doing the improv in Pittsburgh. And this lady who wrote the article wrote that he's making people put their cell phones in bags, much like comedians Dave Chappelle and Joe Rogan do. She used my name, too.
Do you do that?
I've done it before, but I only did it when I was filming my Netflix special. So I didn't want people putting the material out like right before I was releasing the special. And then afterwards, I decided it was too much of a pain in the ass. But the only reason why I was doing it had nothing to do with, she said, because they know words can offend and they don't want the consequences. Right. Well, I'm going to put it on Netflix.
Anyways, it's going to be out to the public,
it's
dope.
Offensive. If you're looking to get offended, go watch my Netflix special. There's plenty in there for you. But I need to be able to do it correctly. Like I want to work it out so that it has the maximum amount of laughs with the minimum amount of people getting it the wrong way. Right? So it's all about wording and setting it up right and listening to it and going, maybe there's a better way. And you can't do that if somebody releases your shit. And so these people that don't know comedy and they're saying this, like you have no idea what the process is like. You just don't. And if you do, you would respect it and appreciate it.
That's right.
And the people that are comics that don't respect and appreciate the process, like
that's where we are now.
Them. But it's just because people can make an impact. They can have a reaction. Just like the people yelling at her, that she said, oh, my grandmother would be rolling over in her grave. Up, 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 say they and them, say they and them. They're just trying to get a reaction from you. They're just trying to push buttons. They're just knowing that they can say something and they can have some sort of an impact. We're going to get Louis C.K. banned from here. We're going to get Nick DiPaolo kicked out of this club. You can't come to this club. You talk negatively about women and women's empowerment, and that's dangerous to girls.